Players, the following footage you're about to see is poor quality. I am not a Carno player. I never said that I was. But 800 hours in since like the start of this year, something like that. And I've only used Carno like 2-3 times. So now I've decided to jump in. So witness now my first real runs with a Carno Taurus. And I must say, it's not what I expected. There won't be too much narration through this. The video pretty much describes itself. But I will be popping in here and there for a little bit of context where it's needed. But until then, relax as usual and enjoy the show. My bad, completely my bad. I should have read the room properly. Anyway, I started again. I had a bit of luck on my side, as you'll soon see. I could have swore he's seen me. And that's all I know how to do, just buck. Buck, hey, it worked. For some reason, nothing was happening. I was pressing buttons, nothing was happening. I have no idea, I don't know. Buck. As long as I know it works. Buck. I'm winning. I'm winning. I need to work on my angling, but that's okay. Come on. This one. Get him. And there we go. My first Carno kill. And you got to share it with me? How do you feel? Unfortunately, this is the thing I don't like about unofficial servers. Yeah. Moving on. So, Valley of the Troodon. We all know what happens. I was just looking for a quick snack, to be honest. I was way too low to get into anything too serious. Saying that. Did you hear that? Because I wasn't sure at first. But then the bones kind of gave it away. I know there's something in there, but I don't know how big. It's a Cera. No. Thanks. Server crash. Damn. Calm down. Yeah, I'm done. Remember, don't judge me. I'm still learning what I can and can't mess with, what I can and can't ram. Obviously not a Pachy. Let's move on. Nah, this guy bugged out. I wonder if the boars will actually change to the Ceratops, or will they be added into the gameplay? Don't ask about the fish. Anyway, if you go down the south side of the big building and you want to get over to South Plains from Delta, when you get to this point here, make sure you go right to the edge as close as you can, but don't get stuck on that little white bit there, because unstuck doesn't work. I have no idea, but it looked kind of cool. Here's me just looking for a thumbnail. You can't help but to get engrossed in the background, the environment. No matter what anybody says, the game is beautiful. It really is. Now what you'll notice from me a lot is the sizing up. They may look small from far, but once you get close to them, they're actually quite huge. I've also noticed with Carno that no matter how big I get, like, Raptors are still massive. Ceras are still massive. And I don't know why he's chasing me on his own. Doesn't make no sense. But if he wants to waste his time, that's on him, but he ain't catching me. I'd hate to think as a pro player. Then again, he couldn't be, could he? There's no way. Either way, I tried to lead him into this unsuspected end. Look closely. Right about here. He's seen it too, unfortunately. That's where I was going to lead him to. Oh well, moving on. Sounds sick. So I bumped into this group. About to earn a stripe. There is my initiation key. Solidified into the group now. This, with this group, is going to be a fun experience. And here's where it starts. 35 to 40 minutes of Maias. Maias are built like tanks. Regardless of the speed reduction, they are tanks. And I'm still not hitting prime yet. Probably about 65%, 70%. Carno's acceleration is still pretty decent. so I feel like I can bait them pretty well. It's not like the Dilo's tail that has the hitbox of an airplane. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That's me out. I'm done. I need to chill. And they know it too. I'm just trying to buck everything, which is kind of silly of me because obviously I can see the Maya ways more than I do. But oh well. We lost one. At this point, I don't even know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just hill walking, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to get into any more fights, I know that much. I have Gastro though. So trying to find the carcass is paramount right now. By now, was hoping one of these Maias would have been the body, but you know. The game crashed again. Luckily, we was all in the same spot, so we grouped back up again, carried on our journey. But little did I know. Yep. Quick clap. Solo player. Is what I thought. 3 Carnos, 1 Maya. No problem, right? Yeah, I'm still bucking like an idiot. This goes on for so long. Why the Maya has so much health, I do not know. Yes, yes. I use controller. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. The only issue with controller, right, is the look speed could be point 0.5 seconds quicker, you know? But apart from that, you do have to make small adjustments depending on your playable, but it's not a major issue. I prefer the ease and my hand not looking like I'm actually playing the piano. Anyway, you know, I could skip a lot of this, but the reason why I'm showing it is because there's some action happening pretty much every 10 seconds. So I'm trying to show you the levels of how long it actually takes. I'm not a pro. I don't know if these two, well, they know what they was doing, but you know, this is how long it takes to kill a Maya. That's insane. Imagine Camarasaurus. Back to this situation anyway. I'm low on health, they're low on health. The Maya should have low stam. We're hungry, we need a body so we can heal from gastro. It's not looking good, but we prevail for a while longer anyway. I know I shouldn't attack. For reasons like that, exactly. But at the same time, we're all hungry. And if I can at least bait, all it takes is that one bite. After the first 906. I think we're at a kind of stalemate here. We don't want to put too much effort into him, but at the same time, we want to put all the effort into him. He's so tanky. The Maya in RPG form is like the Crusader in Dragon Scale armor with a heavy knight shield, Excalibur sword. Yeah, it's tanky, man, ridiculously. Okay, so by this point, I obviously wasn't watching my stam. I was hungry, I was thirsty. Yeah. I needed to replenish some of that stamina. I felt like it wouldn't heal until I laid down and then the tick would start. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but I was only walking around. So the Maya got himself wedged in between a rock and a hard place. Let's say a rock and a tree. Pretty much impossible without taking collateral. Another silly move. I should have remembered about the turning circle. I need food. Luckily I found some. But as I've said in previous videos, stamina is priority. And somehow I let that slip this time. He's obviously gonna kill me. Didn't your mum ever tell you to not play with your food? But you can call me Mr. Optimistic. So I got the tea bag. We know what time it is. Try to give him some damage for, obviously. I'm being chased by a Cera. I thought he was gonna give up a long time ago. He obviously thinks otherwise. To be fair, it's not even really worth it, but I wanted to see how far he'll go. And even though there's a carcass right there, he obviously wasn't hungry. He just wanted to hunt. Which is fine, I guess. Bit of a waste of time though. Quick dupe. That gate's one way for future reference. Yeah, it's not worth it. And it just shows that that's not what they wanted. On a server of 400 plus, you can't be that bored. Honestly. And if you're gonna do that, might as well take the tracks. Why didn't you take the tracks if you're gonna stalk them? Waste of time. For one bite. But these players do what these players do. Keep it moving.
Wish I knew.
I ain't saying nothing. Next. You know, you just gotta let them know that I'm one of you. Don't stress, these footsteps are friendly, you know. Can't say the same about these next steps that I find. What I'm trying to do is call the Carno. How far did he go? Meal for two here. On a plate. Unbeknownst. Yeah, I'm out. Lights on. And disappear into the darkness. I can't remember what the pack size is for Carnos on Nerf. So I'll just warn them and get on my way. I weren't trying to group up with them, especially being so small. Super slow in comparison. Food. Not worth it. What? Are you serious? Yep. 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 Impulse told me to run between his legs. That's what he's hunting. Easy snack. Quickly though. Rapido, rapido. Grab this. Munch down. Would be nice for Sank. wouldn't have to find much in there. Unless something says otherwise. And I'm still getting pinned. It looks the same size, pretty much. That's crazy, man. Honestly, that's insane. It's not that much older than me, to be honest. Note to self. Keep moving. Life, new day, new mission, new sank, new prey. There you are. Hello. How can I get to you? If I was a Cera, I'd have no problem grabbing this little dumpling. But with the turning circle of a Carno, it's going to be quite difficult. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off. And I don't think I'm willing to try and end up damaged as soon as I start the game. I don't think it's worth it. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. And there's no way in apart from there. I'm in luck. You see what I've noticed about the isle? Everything can be fine 1 minute. And the next, you're running for your life. I tried to size this one up. But I have bad history with omnis and pinning. Oh, you're new. So are you. so I can outrun them until the stamina drops. He's not letting up. One-on-one. Maybe I would have tried it before my stamina dropped. Still there. Still there. Let me see if this will work. So close. But so far. Ever so close. Honestly, I feel like a wimp. Now, every time I am a Carno, sorry, a Cera, and I'm fighting a Carno, for some reason I'm always getting stunned, knocked down. So I thought, hey, yo, I'm Prime. I'll knock this dude down. I'll win. What? Okay, so Prime Carno can't stun Prime Cera. Okay, noted. Interesting. Shit. But interesting. Switcheroo behind the bush. Didn't fall for it. It's alright. I mean, I do know how to play the game. I'm just a new Carno. I main Cera and Dilo, to be fair. Even Dino, even though it takes so long. Thing is, this Cera thinks he's got more chance of getting me than the Raptors. The Raptors returned. bleed was stabilized. My stamina was better. You know I was going to try something. I just can't exactly see where he is. I got one question. Nick, is that you again? Hundreds of people play this game, but for some reason I feel that that's you again. Let me know who that is. So, if you didn't know, on Nerf, type pause, and now your growth is paused. You're welcome. off going to heal. So you got this body denying Allo. Trying to psych me out. If there's one thing that I have learned about Carno and watching other Carnos is that you don't fuck with Allos. Unless they're tiny and smaller than you. Yep, time to go. I thought I was big enough now to do some damage. Old Prime, 86%, stable. Not the biggest I could get, but big enough. Whether I was going for the Raptors or the Dibble was up to fate. How I felt at the time. More than likely the Raptors. I just want to fight. And not die. If I can help that. If I wait too long, something else is gonna come. I might as well just go. There we go. So Maya. I'll take my chance now. It's Nick again. Oh, he's gone. Next. Jeez. And the dibbles at it. This is gonna be messy. Just try to catch them off guard. Oh no. He ran into the tree. Unlucky for him. 2 raptors left. 3, 2. Okay. 3 raptors now. Low health. Why didn't the ult attack work? See, this is one thing that I don't like about the pounce. It will totally overwrite an ult attack in your face. Wait, who's that? Is that the same skin? Didn't he die? It's a different skin, isn't it? It's got white underneath. Oh god! Yep. Fair play and GG's. I must say, I have enjoyed Carno. It's very strong in the early stages. When it gets to older ages, it's still pretty tough. It won't change the spot for my main though, but I might play it a few times. I'd like to thank you lot for watching. If you enjoyed it, which I believe you did because you got to this point, like button likes you. I'll see you lot on the servers.